Alright then, quick daily update on Verasity today on our daily time frame. As we can see, yesterday, as usual on a Sunday, Verasity usually has a little pickup. You can see we've picked up off the lows here with Bitcoin having a little bit of a bounce out of this fairly bearish period we had last week. Things looking quite positive with a big green candle for Bitcoin yesterday, that we could have a bullish week here. As I said in last week's video, Bitcoin, depending on what it does on the Monday, usually dictates how it will move throughout the week. You can see last week we did have this fairly stark correction, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday with this big red candle. If you look on the hourly time frame, you can see this very clearly here. We had this period of consolidation last week. Monday we came down, swept liquidity, consolidated, tried to bounce, and then we had an even bigger drop to the downside here, sweeping out a lot of this LR, or as I like to call it, just stop losses down here that are no doubt under all these levels. Came down to this level here, and then as you can see here, looking like we want to threaten to run back up through these areas and continue back to the upside. You can see we're starting to inverse these big fair value gaps back to the upside, which is what you want to be seeing for a potential bounce, ripping up through this level. And we've actually come up and broken through this potential trend line resistance here as well, as you can see, which will be interesting to see if Bitcoin can continue to the upside today and then give us a nice bullish week again, hopefully coming back up towards this 120k area. Obviously, if that's the case, you can see here Verasity back down at the bottom of its range here. Bitcoin last week doing its best to dump Verasity back down towards this low. You can see quite clearly here they were essentially high, low, high, low, high, and now we're coming back to the low again, probably for a retest. But right now, Verasity not doing anything apart from just following what Bitcoin's doing. We've still got high correlation to Bitcoin across the market, really. If you look across the market here, you can see big corrections across the market, as we did see the altcoin basket hit a new all-time high, and then Bitcoin came into Monday, compounded the misery, got us selling off again. The altcoin basket here, though, looking positive, like it does want to start reversing back around. You can see, as I said before, got fair value gaps here being inversed, being held, and then continuations. Overall, I think we could be potentially here reversing back around in the market. We'll have to see what Bitcoin does, but right now Verasity looking positive to take advantage of some reversal right now off of these lows. Anywhere down below this 1/5 of a cent area, currently at around 1/10 of a cent, absolute steal in my opinion for Verasity, and I think we could be looking at having a reverse back around towards this liquidity up here, provided that we can get Bitcoin moving the altcoin space, or allowing the altcoin space to head in the right direction again. Let's see what we do. As always, thank you very much for watching, guys. Please do like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. As always, check back every day for daily updates and get some free money in the description below. Cheers.